Hello everyone, welcome to my channel guys. So I just wanted to make a quick video, hopefully a quick video on a lot of different topics in regards to this channel, private readings, donations, super chats, all the like of that. Anything that basically involves your money being exchanged to me for a service, or your donation to say thank you, thank you for what you do, Simone, or any super chat donation or PayPal donation that is made during a live stream, etc. So in this video, for everybody who's wondering, I'm going to be breaking down a lot of new changes on this channel. As promised, I told you guys that I was going to address and change a lot of things because I've been very unhappy with a couple experiences, actually a lot of experiences, and I've been very unhappy with how some things have gone down on YouTube. So so in perfect fashion, I'm having to go live again and lay down the law because I want this channel to be here for everybody who wants readings, public readings, free content, pick a cards, celebrity readings, zodiac readings. Like, I want this channel to be a channel that anybody and everybody can go to and get their message and get their confirmation and have fun and chat amongst each other on this channel. I want this channel to be a community for everybody who finds a lot of confirmation in my readings, and people that are drawn to me as your reader. I want to be here for you. Okay, so in me being able to be here for you, one person serving 1,000, there has to be some rules set in place, right? Okay, so I think I'm going to start with private readings. Okay, so how readings work with me is you email me. All right, you email me your sun sign, the person you're entrusted sun sign, whatever information, whatever scenario, whatever kind of snippet of info that you feel you need to give to me is fine. Okay, I've had clients where they literally only give me their zodiac sign and their partner's in mine zodiac sign, and I do the whole reading, and it's magnifique. Okay, we don't have to go back and forth. I don't have to ask you for any other information. I would definitely say that depending on the package that you want from me and what kind of reading you want, and most importantly, the questions. For me, I'm the kind of reader where it's the questions that you want to submit to me for your private reading. That is what I feel makes the difference, okay? And differentiates you from a love reading opposed to a soulmate reading or a general reading or a career reading, of course, duh. So that's what I would say in terms of that, okay? So when it comes to private readings, what happens is, I will have my website there, and there'll be different packages to choose from. Okay, and the main route of exchanging money that I work with is PayPal, because PayPal is very secure. I've never had a break-in. I've never had any tampering with data. I trust it, and I've called PayPal many times, for different reasons, to always make sure that I know what's going on with the website. I know what's going on with the app. So if there is any changes in the future in regards to PayPal and how they do business, and if I see that it's a problem, I will not work with PayPal anymore. Okay, so far it's been fine. I've been able to transfer money. I've been able to assist customers pretty quick. So I've never had any problems with PayPal. But what I do want to work on and include with the readings is a way to use other apps. Okay, Cash Apps, Vimeo. I'm going to be trying to incorporate that into my website. So this is the reason why it's been taking a little bit of time, because I want to make sure that if you are overseas, or you don't like PayPal for some reason, that you have a way to contact me, okay, and pay for what you want, and it be smooth. I'm the kind of merchant, I want to say, with these online pay exchange systems, where I want things to be smooth. I want you guys, if you want a reading from me, and or anything else, a product, service, whatever you purchase from me, on my end, I want to make sure that it is smooth. It is easy. It's no hassle, no complication. So I'm a very anal person like that, where I like to see details, and I like to deal with details first, and make sure that that I'm here for you, and that you are in contact with me. And a lot of times I'll actually even ask a client of mine, is there any other questions? Is there any other questions you want me to look into before I do your reading and record it and send it to you, make sure from now. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about, is basically how I am going to be offering services, but here's what I wanted to get into in regards to when I offer the service. Okay, there has been a couple instances, not even like two, but there's been like one or two where I've been uncomfortable. Okay, and if anybody's watching and you know this was you, don't feel no kind of way. I'm not going to say your name, not that kind of person. All I will say is that when it comes to the spirit world, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to tapping into certain channeled energies that I do, because I can do that, please be respectful and please be honest. Okay, if there is, you know, somebody that has been deceased, or if there is some kind of I want to say like enemy of yours that, you know, you want me to read for, but you're not saying who that person is, and I'm feeling some weird dark energy, let me know up front. Okay, that's the best thing you can do, because then for me, I feel like, you know, it's a little bit of inappropriate, and there's a boundary, there's a respect boundary that's not being upheld. Okay, so if there is somebody you want me to read for, and you're not telling me, you know, like that there's some kind of like curse on somebody, or that you've sent something on somebody and I don't know about it, and you're getting me involved, that's a no-go. Okay, so if so what I do want to say with that as well, because that does exist, what I also want to say with that as well is I'm going to be, how can I say this? Because I have before as well, obviously. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't be in this position. But what I would say, what I do want to say, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm saying this in a nice way and not in like a weird, facetious way, is that I want to respect my energy. I respect my energy, period. But even more so now that I'm on a bigger level and I'm helping more people and I'm doing more content, I want to make sure that I respect my energy. So when I say that, what I mean is that if I get a bad vibe, okay, from somebody who emails me, if I get a negative vibe, or I get some kind of, I want to say, like thief energy, drama energy, somebody who's trying to maybe bounce to channel and get a reading from me and then lie about it. Because I've always had this feeling like there could be somebody who lies about their zodiac sign, you know, somebody who lies about like their chart and gives me a wrong chart and then wants me to read something different when you've lied to me. So I'm very, very like aware of people like that too. So bottom line is, if I get an email from anybody, I don't care what you look like, I don't care how much money you can offer me, if I get a bad vibe from you that you're trying to stab me in the back or malign me, I will not read for you, period. So if you're somebody who does email me in the future, and I don't get back to you, that's harmless. Okay, if you've emailed me and I haven't got back to you because I haven't been open for prep readings, but if you, I'm saying in the future now, you know, when my website's up and the packages are open and I have availability, if you have emailed me and I have not gotten back to you, it's because I'm assisting other clients, or I'm out of town, or I'm just not available. Okay, but I'm saying that if you are somebody, for any reason, that you are trying to email me to get me caught up in your drama and to have me, you know, get in trouble, or you're trying to lie about me, or use my service to for clout, it's not going to be allowed. Okay, I have to protect my name, I have to protect my energy, most importantly, and I have to protect my brand. So that's what I want to say from this moment out, is that if I get an email from somebody who I feel is not genuine and doesn't really want a reading, like basically bottom line, if you don't want a reading for the right reasons, don't get one. Okay, if you're not in a good space to get a reading, don't get one. Right? If you already have predetermined ideas and conclusions about something, don't get a reading. Okay, because a reading is going to open up Pandora's box. Right? A private reading from any reader, any psychic, any spirituals, anybody, any clairvoyant, any medium, is to open up. Okay, is to open up Pandora's box to see what really lies beneath the surface. Okay, a good reader, a good medium, a good psychic is gonna do that, okay? And that's what I do. I open up Pandora's box and I ask the tough questions and I get the answers. So if you're trying to get a reading and you don't want the tough answers, you know, if guys, I'm telling you right now, if and this goes for, honestly, I think public readings and private readings, right? I think this goes for everything across the board when it comes to channeling, and when it comes to spirituality, and when it comes to, you know, readings. I think in general, if you're the kind of person who will break down or get depressed or, you know, get angry over a bad reading, so-called, like a bad reading, a negative reading, a reading that tells, you know, you the truth, but it's in maybe in a harsher way or in a way that you don't want to hear it, don't get the reading. Because, you know, I'm the kind of person, guys, where if I've used somebody's service or I've watched other YouTubers do readings for my own private life, you know, I can handle it. You know, I make sure that my mind and my spirit is in a space where I can receive the message. I don't clench up and resist. You have to be in a space to receive it, okay? So, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guys. So, one second. So, I just want to say, bottom line, okay, that if you are in a place, right, if you are in a place where, excuse me, ooh, spirit is definitely confirming that, honey. Yeah, what I was gonna say, guys, is yeah, for sure, you know, if you are in a space, right, where if the answer you get is not the answer you want, then I would definitely say hold off on getting a reading, you know, hold off on watching a private reading or a public reading. Just hold off on it, because you're not going to be a happy camper, all right? Like really, especially if you're doing a reading or you're requesting a reading or you're watching even one of my videos on YouTube for free, you know, the weekly, the monthly. If you're gonna be upset about what you hear, if you're gonna be upset, my Fenty Gloss Bomb, honey, yes, my go-to. But yeah, absolutely, you know, Fenty Beauty in the house, honey. But yeah, absolutely, you know, if you're gonna be the kind of person straight up who's gonna be unhappy, and if you don't get that, if you don't get the answer that you want, then, you know, your money's gonna be wasted, in my opinion. And it will be wasted because you're not gonna get what you want, okay? So that goes for me, that goes for you. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And I would hope that anybody who is watching a video or getting a reading is mature enough, you know, to accept the truth. You know, when you go for a service, that's what it should be about, right? Is about the truth. And, you know, what are the guided steps that I need to take, or, you know, whoever needs to take when you get a service to move forward and to go on a better, clearer path and to manifest abundance. That's what it should be about. So, you know, I'm not the kind of reader anyway who, if I see something that I think is crazy, or I'm seeing, like, you know, an enemy in your life, or I'm seeing that your ex is being a dog on the street, I'm not going to tell it to you in a way that would even hurt your feelings anyway. You know, I'm the kind of reader where I'm going to tell you that, hey, you know, watch this person, you know, watch this person. And from spirit, there may be some messages like, you know, look at his social media. You know, like there'll be, like, I'm not the kind of reader that's gonna just toss a message out. You know, I'm gonna tell you what you then for need to do in order to avoid that, okay? Or to and you know what, it could just honestly be that there's information that you do need to hear. You know, there could be information regardless that, you know, spirit wants me to tell you. So regardless, you know, I will know how to tell the person that. But straight up, you know, it can get hard sometimes. Even in public readings, it can get hard. If I'm doing a reading and I'm seeing a lot of, like, crazy third party energy, or like 5-party energy, like, you know, as a reader, sometimes, you know, you're kind of caught in the haze, because you're like, how the hell am I going to tell this person? How in the hell am I going to break down this, you know, can of worms? So it's not easy on the reader either, guys, you know, to deliver bad news, or to deliver, you know, a different kind of message that maybe not be, you know, all Skittles and roses is what I do. So, you know, I just think that if you see me on YouTube, you know my kind of style of reading as it is. You know, I'm a straight shooter. I'm very, very blunt. I'm not as soft as maybe other women, I think, on YouTube. Like, there are some women on YouTube who are very, very soft and very, very dainty. I'm very, very classy, but I'm not gonna just, like, I'm not gonna butter it up, right? I'm not gonna sugar it up. And me personally, I like the readers who don't sugarcoat stuff. I like the astrologers who don't sugarcoat stuff. I like the readers and astrologers who just tell you the information you need so you can get on with your life and you know, on to the next. You know, that's kind of how I am, speaking for myself. So that's kind of how I operate as well. So, you know, I watch excuse me guys, I watch readers who are straight shooters, and I'm a straight shooter. So I mean, in general, right, if you see me on YouTube and you see how I read and then you're expecting something different, like completely different, then that's not very wise, okay? So more than likely how I read on YouTube is how I'm gonna read with you, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm sorry. So and I don't, and why should I? You know, if I'm sugarcoating it and I'm telling you a lie, then your money's wasted, you know? Especially when it comes to love readings, guys. Man, I tell you, like, it's I want you to know the truth. I want you to know what is around you, and I want you to know what this person's up to, okay? And if it's not that, I want you to know that that person is in love with you. And I've done many readings privately where I've told people, like, hey, this person is in love with you. This person is fronting, like, this person is, you know, stalking your social media, and I will tell you that. So if you want a juicy reading and you want a reader to tell you like the real tea, that's me. I'm not gonna tell you a lie, okay? All right, so we're off the part readings now. I think I kind of went through all that, and just a little bit more of an info on that to finish off in regards to the checkout and the purchasing. So normally how it goes is you go to the website and you select the package, okay? And the package will have a price there. The package will have everything included, that and more. Honestly, I do even more than what I put on the website, but it will explain that. And you basically just whatever payment system you want to use, you use. And you know, there will be at least in checkout or before, there should be a description explaining to you what info I do need to assist you. So for example, if I'm pulling the strength card, Leo, and you're a Leo and you tell me you're a Leo, I can confirm that energy for you. That's the only purpose. It's not to get in your life. It's not to expose you. It's not to be a stalker. I'm not that kind of reader, okay? I'm not that kind of person, okay? So your information is 1,000% safe with me, and that's literally all it's for, is so that when I'm reading the cards, I want to confirm, who is this person? Who is that person? And 10 out of 10 times, if you don't even tell me and I pick it up, you'll know anyway. I've done many readings where people won't even tell me this other person that they were dealing with, and I'll pick up on them, okay? And I'll say, who is this person? Who is that person? This sign is this. They could have this Venus. And then the client will come back and text me, or not text me, excuse me, email me, not text yet, but email me and say, oh my God, that's so-and-so. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then most of the time they're return customers. And you know, I love that. I love that I can, you know, see that for you. That's the whole point, okay? Is to confirm things, to bring things to the surface so that you can deal with it, okay? So that's really all there is. My email will be there, my website will be there, and you know, if you want to do, for example, if you want to do a reading and, you know, like last minute you change your mind, or, you know, you don't want to do it anymore, you know, I'm not somebody who holds on to money. I'm not that kind of person at all, you know. Under any circumstance, if something hasn't worked out, or you don't want it anymore, or whatever the case may be, refund. I have no problem giving refunds. I have no problem rescheduling, okay? So I'm very flexible. I'm very upfront, and I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to really extra explain. That's just literally how it is. Yeah, and then after, you know, you get your reading, you're more than welcome to email me back. Every client has, and they email me back and they tell me what they think, and, like, you know, how they feel about it. And a lot of the times, you know, I'll get paragraphs worth of stuff. You know, if you've been a client of mine before, like, you know, like, I get paragraphs worth of stuff, and I can't always answer back that exact moment. You know, I try to, but, you know, there's other people, so I just have to just, you know, use my time very wisely. So if you are somebody who sends me a huge, like, 3-page, you know, essay of everything, you know, that's great. I love that. But just know that I can skim through the first page, second page. Maybe I can't read the whole thing. You know, I just can't. But you know, you'll know that I'm here for you, and you will know that, you know, I'm responding to what you think, and I'm clarifying things for you. And that's basically it. So yeah, just know that, you know, I'm one person. I don't have a team with me at this moment. I could hire people, haven't thought about it yet. Maybe if I hire people, I can do that. You know, if you send me a huge 3 pages worth of stuff, and you know, I have other clients that I need to also, you know, and YouTube as well. Don't forget, you know, that I have YouTube videos to do. So it's like I'm a chicken, you know, with no head, you know. So just know in the past, if you've been that kind of client with me and you're just really, really happy, and I'm so happy, you know, for you, and I'm happy to work with you, and I can't answer every nook and cranny, just know that like I'm one person. It's all me. This is a one-woman show right now. It's all me, okay? It's all me. I don't have anybody reading my messages for me. I read the messages. I'm replying to the messages. You know what I mean? So it's me. All right. So yeah, just please, you know, just understand that, you know, everybody's time right now is pretty limited. You know, life is very, very busy. So if I'm not able to do X, Y, and Z to your exact pinpoint liking in terms of reading pages of stuff, and I can't, you know, even after the reading, and I can't like constantly conversate with you, it's because I'm trying to do videos for the YouTube channel for you guys for free, and I'm trying to get the monthlies out, okay? That's basically it, all right? So just want to put that out here, nothing to really feel no kind of way about. Just want to make sure that you guys understand where I'm coming from once and for all, okay? So now, when it comes to super chats, okay? When it comes to super chat donations, okay? For example, if I'm doing a zodiac reading on the sign of Leo or the sign of Cancer for any month in particular, any year, right? And I get a super chat, okay, that says, this person has donated $6, $10, and then I see a question, a personal question. That's not allowed, okay? Let's be respectful of the public forum, okay? Let's be respectful of each other. So from here on out, guys, this is kind of hard to even explain because it's so different for me. But yes, if you are donating, thank you so much. You know, it goes all to the decks. You know, I mean, really, like I have so many deck designs and set up ideas that I incorporate when I do get donations for certain. I absolutely do. And so if you do donate and you ask a question, a personal question in the chat, right? That's for one, for me, that's confidential. That doesn't make any sense. I'm never going to, you're never going to catch me, for the most part, answering a bunch of personal questions in a public video. That would not be even responsible of me to do. That would be very, very irresponsible of me to do, okay? So there has been times where I'm basically in a chokehold and I'm pressured to answer things because I can't stop a donation, okay? I can't stop a super chat donation. And then, you know, there's a couple people who I know will try to trap me that way, okay? They'll go into a public video and they'll donate to me and they'll put a question, but I'm doing a reading for a zodiac sign. I'm not doing personal readings in a public video. I'm doing a public video for a zodiac sign. And the person knows this, okay? People know this, but they still go ahead and, you know, add a donation that I cannot stop nor control, and then they'll ask a personal question. So it's just not allowed, okay? If you've done it in the past and you've emailed me, just so you know, you've put me in a compromising situation, and you and I both know that. So if you are a subscriber of mine, a loyal subscriber of mine, but you've done that, and you've emailed me and you've said to me something along the lines of, you know, oh, like if you've emailed me after that fact and I've told you like in the chat, or I've told you in the community forum, like, hey, you know, we can't be doing that, and you're still doing it, and you're trying to have me like responsible for you wanting to trap me, that's wrong. That's so wrong, guys, okay? So if there's been any emails or for anybody who's sent me a donation in a public video that says nothing to do with personal questions, nothing to do with client information, nothing to do with that, just a regular reading, and you're constantly putting donations and saying, what does my love life look like, what about me, that's actually selfish. You know, that's actually selfish, because it's not a video saying, you know, private client questions, personal questions night. It's not like it's a video that's geared towards that. Somebody, you know, people, you know, are eager I understand, you know, when you have a reader you really, really like, I can understand, you know, you get eager and you get excited and you think to yourself, you know what, this is my moment, you know, this is my moment to send a donation and to get her to answer me, to get her time. And I respect that. But giving me a donation in a public video that has nothing to do with you, I mean, I can't have one person take up a whole public video. So if you are somebody respectively who's done that and has emailed me and said, you know, I donated to you in a super chat and I want this question answered, first of all, number one, I don't even know what your screen name is. You have to understand that there's hundreds of people who come through my chat and who come through the super chats all the time. So once again, it's a little bit it's a little delusional that you think, or somebody would think, that out of all these people, I'm going to pinpoint that one person who gave a donation at a certain time on an off day, and I'm supposed to go through what exactly to find you. It doesn't make any sense. You know, that's what private readings are for. When you have a private reading with me, and if I'm not available, then, you know, oh well, I'm sorry, you know, if I'm not available at that time, you know, just watch the free videos. You know, it's there, you know, the free content is there for you to indulge in. And I'll do my very best, but once again, I'm only one person. So, you know, I kind of wish there was a way to refund that, because once again, I can't stop super chat donations. So I wish I could just refund that. And first of all, I don't even get that money. YouTube, if you guys must know, super chat donations don't even go to the creator. Initially, YouTube takes a cut out. Okay, YouTube takes a certain percentage out. Now that certain percentage, I think, could be 10 to 20. I don't want to quote me on that, but I know for a fact that even with my YouTube check, they do take a little bit off, okay, for themselves, because that's how YouTube is. So even more so, guys, understand that if you were to do that, and I'm supposed to calculate for every single person, if that was you, you know, what the tax was, what the 10% or 20% was off, and then give it back to you, there, I would have no trace of that money. That money does not show up in my paycheck at all. Not with the name, not with the email, nothing. It goes straight to YouTube, and I don't know what YouTube even does with it. I don't even trust. That's why I tell you guys, if you want to donate to ask a personal question or whatever, wait for the private services, right? Or just do through PayPal for now. I would not recommend it if you want to ask a question. I'm saying, like, or maybe even donate. I wouldn't recommend it because I don't know where it goes. That's just the honest truth. There's a lot of things about YouTube that we as creators, even though I'm a creator, we don't know, like, exactly, like, where that money goes. Who does it go to? You know, who gets that 10, 15 cents? Like, where does that go? I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay? So, you know, to me, that is down to respect. I think that comes down to respect, and that comes down to, you know, if someone is selfish or not. That's kind of how I see it. I'm just going to keep it real. You know, that to me is selfish, because I'm never going to go into anybody's chat, any reader's chat, on a monthly free content video and put, what do you see for me, my ex-boyfriend, in the chat, and then add $5. That's selfish, and that's just really petty. So I've always told you guys, even though it's actually disrupted me for a lot of times, you know, when I've done readings like that and that's happened to me, it's really distracted me, and it's really kind of made me upset, because it's like I'm trying to focus on the reading and people are just not getting the picture here. I mean, there's nothing in my description or my title that says throw money at the reader, throw money at me, and send me all the questions you want. It's unheard of. I've never done that. It's not about the money either, quite frankly. It's about me trying to do a video and a message for people. So hopefully people that, you know, are constant on my channel are watching this video, because it just can't be allowed. Okay, so, you know, that puts me in a compromising situation, because I can't stop your donation. I can't jump through my computer to yours and go on your keyboard and press send. I can't do anything. So when you're sending me a donation through Super Chat with a question in a public video, that's not for private readings, that's not for personal questions, it's putting me in a compromising situation, and my hands are tied, because I can't stop you from doing that. And you know, I've actually seen other readers and astrologers who've had this issue. I've actually seen this a lot where they're on a topic and like 40 people are just like rating the super chat, you know, just rating the super chat, and they're asking questions about their dog to their career, and it gets crazy. And I've seen that person, you know, kind of show signs of frustration. You know, that astrologer, that reader starts to get twitchy because they're like, I'm trying to focus on the content. My mind is racing at 1,000 miles per hour, and I have this person over here asking me this question, and how can I bounce between this person, that person, this person, that person, and the information I want to share. So it becomes like a clusterfuck. Basically, it becomes a big circus. So that kind of exposure, that kind of questioning, that kind of style of having a live video is not my channel, will never be my channel. I'm not about it. I don't need the money that bad. You know, I'm grateful for everything I get, but no amount of money is worth it to me to entertain drama. Just zero. No kind of drama would be worth any amount of money to me in the world. Not my peace of mind, nothing. So, you know, for anybody out here who thinks that people or readers in general, you know, just love any kind of money tossed at them, I'm not one of them, okay? I'm not the kind of reader at all who just wants any kind of money and any kind of person, any kind of question be tossed at them. Not really, because it's not about that. It's not a fluke. You know, it's not. It's a lot deeper than that, and it takes my time and my energy out of myself to give to that person. So, you know, it's not welcome my channel. And, you know, I already told myself that if it was to get out of hand one day, I just wouldn't have the chat open. You know, I'm missing out on a ton of donations, a ton of super chats, but in order to keep the peace and in order to finish the video and get the content out, I'd rather do that and get no donations through super chats than tens of thousands of them and have just complete chaos. And that is the honest truth, honey. I'll sip to that. That's good. So I've touched on readings, private readings. I've touched on super chat donations. What else do I want to talk about? I think I wanted to talk about donations in general. So I think donations in general, like through PayPal, whatever, you know, I send emails back. I'm so grateful. You know, like I've always said to you guys on camera and in person and on the community tab that it goes to the decks, you know. Just recently, I think like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I went to Barnes and Nobles, and at the time, I don't think I even was checking PayPal. I wasn't even concerned. I was just like, you know what, I want new decks, I'm gonna get them. And I think I bought like 6 or 5 new decks. You know, and some of you guys have never even seen on camera because, you know, it's not time, you know. But yes, I definitely am always on the lookout for new decks. I'm always on the lookout for new, you know, little what do you call it, like statues and placements and you know, arts and crafts type of things that I can use and incorporate in my videos to make it look prettier. Especially crystals, honey. Crystals are a pretty penny. Crystals are a pretty penny, and all the crystals I bought up to this day, I you know, maybe a couple donations have covered a couple of them, including my microphone, which I'm so grateful for. But the crystals especially, I just buy anyway. So, you know, just so you guys know, I'm always wanting to look out for things to make the channel look prettier and to enhance the set and enhance pick of cards and all that. I love it. So, you know, it all goes straight back into the channel. It really honestly does, guys. And, you know, that's basically it. So I think for the most part, I've explained, you know, some of the things that you guys are going to see with changes. And, I just also want to say that if you are a subscriber, please tap the bell. You know, do not hesitate at all to tap the bell, because the tapping the bell is only going to help you get more content. You know, if you're on my channel subscribed and you're wondering where the videos are at and you're not tapping the bell, that's why. Okay, you kind of have to do a little bit of something to get something in return. That is the law of the universe, really. You know, cause and effect. Okay, positive thinking, positive life. So, you know, when you subscribe to somebody, not even just my channel in general, when you subscribe to somebody, you know, do it in the purest of intention, and you'll be surprised at how accurate the reader is, and how amazing the content can be and is. So I would definitely encourage every single subscriber to tap the bell if you haven't already, because, you know, changes are coming with my channel. So many changes are coming with my channel, and I'm ready to reboot this whole thing. I'm ready to get back on the saddle here and do this channel how I really want to do it, and go even harder now, and really have my true creativity and my brand and my essence shine through. So thank you guys for tuning in with me on this journey, and thank you for subscribing to me and being, you know, such a loyal fan, and a loyal, you know, just person in general that, you know, comes back monthly to check up on my channels, to get, you know, content for yourself and messages for yourself. And you know, as long as you guys are here, I'm here. That's kind of how it works. You know, I can't read for myself. I can, but why would I? You know, I'm on here for you guys, to talk about you guys and your life and what you guys want from me. That's my job, okay? So, and my passion, you know, I can't even call it a job. It's really not even a job for me. It's like a passion. It's like a gift, and I love sharing it with you guys, okay? But there obviously has to be boundaries and rules to that, okay? And unfortunately, for some people, you know, unless it's spoken and it's expressed and explained, people just don't get it. So, you know, to reboot this channel and to kind of put my channel on a right path here and the best direction for me and you guys, I just wanted to come on camera and explain a couple of things. All right, thank you for listening to this video. If you listened to the whole video, you are amazing. Thank you for respecting me. That's the most important thing to me. Thank you for respecting me. Thank you for giving me the time to get my life together, to get my thoughts together, my channel together, my website together. Thank you for your patience, period. Thank you. Thank you, okay? So God bless. I'll see you in the next video, and take care. Have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, whatever. Bye. Take care. Mwah. See ya.